Welcome back, Lakeland Sports. Sitting down with centerman Bemidji State Junior Cory Ward joining us, and thanks so much for stopping by. And wow, the North Star Cup. Let's first start there. You guys played such very good hockey. I thought the commitment in the defensive zone was maybe even the best of your season too.
I agree. I completely agree. I think we've had really good ups and downs to our game, and we really wanted to go into that tournament and have a complete game and show exactly what we can do, and I think we accomplished that.
You guys have had games, though, like that this season, and I can think maybe even against Bowling Green, for instance, the first time when you were out there where you've played very good hockey, but getting the puck in the net, getting the finish there hasn't always been there.
Yeah, and I've become a believer that, that's all, the flow of the team and how you're feeling. And this weekend we had such a winning mentality on the bench. And, when that happens, that's when, fluky goals and goals you deserve always go in.
Right. So how do you gain that consistency?
You have to win. You have to do the right things, but you also have to win and see what happens when you do the right things.
Let's talk a little bit about maybe off the ice, and we'll get back to that in just a moment, too. And you're from Las Vegas, and we talked to you last year, too. But for those that maybe didn't catch that interview, talk a little bit about that and how you got involved in hockey.
Oh, well, my dad's whole side of his family is from New York. And, New Yorkers are diehard sports fans in general. And, I was born a year before the Rangers won the Cup in '94, and he was a diehard Ranger fan. And I just remember watching, Mark Messier and telling him I wanted to do that.
That's it.
So he strapped the skates on, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Is there one or two rinks in Vegas now, or?
There's two now.
Okay.
Yeah, there's two. It was down to one. There's three, but yeah, there's two now.
So and then at what point did you have to move north to play then? Juniors?
Yeah, in juniors. A lot of kids left early, because there's a lot of good youth programs around the United States, and I always kind of thought, if you're good enough, people will find you, and it was nice for me to stay home until I was 16, which is a young age, but a lot of kids, from Las Vegas or cities like that, they have to leave when they're 14, and I'm really happy that I got to stay.
Very good, and of course they found you in junior hockey.
Cory Ward's a veteran. I mean, he plays a lot. He sees a lot of ice time. He sees a lot of quality ice time. He's going out against a lot of the opposing team's top lines. He's on our penalty kill, and he's on our power play. So, he eats up a lot of tough and difficult minutes, and he's one of those guys that we really lean on week in and week out.
Where does this team still, you think, need to improve down the stretch to possibly fight for home ice?
Consistency, and that might not even be something that we have to work on, but something we have to prove. Championship teams, they find ways to play like that every game, and and even when their backs are against the wall, they find ways to get wins in those points. So I think consistency and maturity is what we're gonna have to show down the stretch.
Awesome. Cory, thanks for this.
Thank you very much.
All right, Cory Ward joining us here back in just a moment. I Like the Sports.